VIVO's newest operating system, OriginOS 6, stands as a remarkable step forward not just for the company, but for the entire Android ecosystem. It represents a synthesis of design, performance, and intelligence that aims to redefine what a modern smartphone experience should feel like. When one first interacts with OriginOS 6, what immediately stands out is its visual presentation, a breathtaking evolution in form and flow that feels alive under the fingertips. The interface exudes softness, precision, and purpose, built around a semi-translucent aesthetic that creates an almost three-dimensional sense of space. Widgets float gently on the screen with subtle shadows, and icons appear.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. So if you have, make sure to like, share, and subscribe also, and write your thoughts concerning the video in the comment section. And if you love to support also, just use the account number displayed on the right.
Cover rather than sit flat. Every animation, every transition feels deliberately fluid, and it becomes clear that VIVO has invested heavily in the psychology of motion. The experience feels natural and dynamic, like interacting with light and glass rather than static pixels. Welcome to David Oluwason TechRise. At DavKids12, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more wonderful content. This visual harmony is powered by VIVO's refined design language, incorporating a new unified typography system known as VIVO Sans, which balances sharpness with warmth. The color palettes are thoughtfully restrained pastel gradients, glowing effects, and transparent layers work together to convey elegance without visual fatigue. It is a UI that manages to look premium yet friendly, minimal yet alive. For users, especially those accustomed to Android's traditional layouts, OriginOS 6 introduces a sense of creative freshness while maintaining usability. The lock screen now feels like a digital art piece, with customizable widgets that merge functionality and beauty. Notifications, settings, and system controls have been restructured into a more coherent, visually expressive format. The entire environment feels like it has been designed not just to be seen, but to be experienced, an intentional evolution from information display to immersive interaction. But the story of OriginOS 6 is not merely aesthetical, it is deeply technical. Built upon the robust foundation of Android 16, it integrates a new generation of VIVO's proprietary engine, the Origin Smooth engine. This system-level optimization framework intelligently manages animations, resource allocation, and background processing, ensuring that every swipe, transition, and gesture feels instantaneous. It is designed to make lag and stutter virtually disappear, even under heavy multitasking. Apps launch faster, system responsiveness is tighter, and frame rates remain consistent even during demanding tasks. This technical groundwork is crucial because it reinforces the illusion of seamlessness that the design strives for. In a world where milliseconds define user satisfaction, such optimizations elevate OriginOS 6 beyond being merely attractive, it becomes functionally superior. Artificial intelligence also sits at the heart of this operating system. But unlike many implementations that feel intrusive or overly branded, VIVO's approach to AI in OriginOS 6 is subtle, assistive, and context-aware. The system learns from user behavior, how they navigate, what they prioritize, when they typically perform certain actions, and quietly optimizes accordingly. This intelligence reveals itself in smart file sharing, contextual suggestions, and device continuity. The AI understands when the user might want to share a file from their phone to their laptop or tablet and provides This cross-device linkage extends not just to phones and tablets, but to cars and PCs, building the framework for an interconnected VIVO universe. Beyond convenience, VIVO is addressing privacy and security with a level of seriousness that aligns with modern expectations. OriginOS 6 integrates improved permission management, AI-based threat detection, and more transparent system dialogues that inform users of what is being accessed and why. This growing attention to data transparency is critical in a world where privacy has become currency, and it demonstrates VIVO as awareness of global consumer sentiment. For the ordinary user, the benefits are tangible. Everyday interactions feel faster, smoother, and more delightful. The home screen is not merely a launchpad, it has a personalized environment where widgets can dynamically resize and rearrange themselves based on time, usage, and context. Notifications are intelligent, surfacing only what truly matters. The file management system has been re-engineered for speed and clarity. Even power management has improved, with smarter battery adaptation that learns from daily habits to conserve energy during idle periods. These are quiet features, but together they contribute to an experience that feels cohesive and polished. For power users, enhanced multitasking and device synchronization create opportunities for true productivity. For casual users, the aesthetic refinement makes everyday interactions more pleasurable. In the broader landscape of technology, OriginOS 6 represents more than an upgraded signal to the growing convergence of art and engineering in smartphone software. As brands like VIVO, Oppo, Xiaomi, and Samsung continue to push the limits of what Android can look like, the competition no longer revolves around raw specs alone, but around how intelligently software can communicate with hardware. OriginOS 6 challenges the conventional assumption that only certain ecosystems can deliver elegance and efficiency simultaneously. By introducing such high design, fidelity and system smoothness, VIVO sets new expectations for the Android world. It invites other manufacturers to rethink their own interfaces, emphasizing coherence, depth, and responsiveness as core values rather than optional features. However, as powerful as OriginOS 6 is, it still leaves room for evolution. There are new developments that VIVO should consider to transform this impressive achievement into a long-term ecosystem success. One crucial area is the transparency and control of AI itself. Users should be given more freedom to decide how much of their data feeds into AI processes and whether these operations should occur locally on the device or in the cloud. Offering a clear toggle between on-device AI and cloud-assisted AI would build enormous trust, especially among privacy-conscious consumers. Another necessary development lies in the creation of an open, curated widget and mini-app marketplace. The visual identity of OriginOS 6 is so distinctive that opening it up to third-party developers could fuel a vibrant design community. VIVO could introduce a widget studio, a developer toolset that ensures third-party widgets meet visual, performance, and privacy standards. This would both expand functionality and help OriginOS become a creative platform, not just a closed environment. Battery efficiency also remains a critical area for innovation. VIVO could pioneer an adaptive resource scheduler that intelligently adjusts animation complexity and visual fidelity based on real-time battery conditions. This means when the phone is low on power, transitions could subtly simplify themselves to save energy without sacrificing smoothness. The goal is to preserve the illusion of fluidity while optimizing consumption, a feature that could set a new industry benchmark. Accessibility deserves stronger attention as well. The richness of OriginOS 6's motion and depth could overwhelm some users, security updates, it will reinforce consumer trust. This kind of honesty is rare among Android OEMs, but it would give VIVO a competitive moral advantage. Alongside this, the company could implement a unified privacy audit dashboard where users can see at a glance what permissions are active, what data has been accessed by which apps, and when AI-driven processes occur. Giving users the ability to revoke permissions instantly or roll back data access would reflect a true respect for digital autonomy. In the grand scheme of the technology world, OriginOS 6 feels like a declaration that VIVO is no longer content with following trends. It is establishing one. The blend of artful design, human-centered intelligence, and precision engineering places it among the most advanced smartphone interfaces in existence today. It is both a tool and an experience, designed not merely to perform but to inspire. Yet the greatest triumph of OriginOS 6 may lie not in what it already is, but in what it promises: a future where smartphones become extensions of human intuition, not just digital instruments. In essence, OriginOS 6 is VIVO's strongest argument yet for the harmony between beauty and